Hey there, I'm Brittany Schroeder, and business and marketing are my jam. I'm here to walk you step by step through this crazy thing we call business. I'm a small town girl, chocolate eating, Diet Coke drinking mom, marketing guru, automation Jedi, and all around good time. This is your weekly dose of all things business and life, sprinkled with some fun. This is the Redefine Business Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Redefine Business Podcast. It is 2025, and I am excited for 2025. But before we jump into all things new and goals and all those things, I wanted to record a podcast about 2024 and reflecting back on my year. It's been a year of strength, growth, and gratitude. As 2024 came to a close, I found myself reflecting on a year that has tested me in ways that I never imagined. When I chose strength as my word for 2024, I had no idea how fitting it would become. It's easy to embrace a word like strength when life is smooth and predictable and everything is going the way that you want it. But this year demanded a level of resilience and fortitude that I didn't know that I had. Looking back on 2024, it's just been a whirlwind of emotions and challenges and growth. It's a year of heartbreak, it's been a year of milestones, and a year of unexpected trials. Through it all, I've learned profound lessons about myself, about life, and also about the power of gratitude, even in the hardest of times. The year began with one of the most difficult decisions of my life, and that was the ending of my marriage. I got divorced. I guess that was the end of 2023, but 2024 is, I think, when it really sank in for me. Divorce is never easy, and this experience was no exception. It brought with it a flood of emotions, grief and fear and anger, and eventually just acceptance and the will to just move on. There were moments when I questioned my ability to handle the weight of it all. It's so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Divorce feels like a ripping apart of a life that you've built, leaving you to pick up the pieces and just redefine your new path. As the months passed, I began just to see a glimpse of my own strength. I learned how to navigate the uncertainty, just going through hard times and finding those small victories and building a new foundation for myself and for my children. Through this experience, I discovered that strength is not about never breaking, because trust me, I broke so many times, but it's about finding the courage to rebuild after you've been broken. It's about standing up even when you feel like staying down. This was the first of many lessons that strength would teach me in 2024. In March, I faced another significant milestone, sending my son to Brazil on a 2-year mission for our church. As a parent, you know the day will come when your children will eventually leave the nest. But that knowledge and knowing that it's coming doesn't make the reality any easier. Watching him embark on this journey was both heartbreaking, but also it was so beautiful. And I am so proud of my son. There was so much pride in seeing him take such a big step in his faith and his personal growth, learning a new language, dealing with different cultures. But there was also a deep sense of loss as I adjusted to him being gone. And I'm so dependent and I rely on him for so many things. The quiet moments at home, they felt empty without his laughter and his joking and his energy. However, this experience also deepened my understanding of love and sacrifice. Letting go is one of the hardest acts of love, but it's also one of the most profound I have learned. In the process, I have leaned heavily on my own strength and faith and finding comfort and knowledge that he is pursuing something meaningful and so transformative. I've learned that strength is not just about enduring the challenges, it's about supporting others as they face their own. And watching him grow has been one of the most rewarding things to watch in 2024. The year went on, time goes on, busy with life, busy with business, everything. But as the year drew to a close, another unexpected challenge rocked my life and my family. My 16-year-old daughter suffered a severe injury, breaking her back, her L4, in a ski accident. This was right before Christmas. As a mother, there is nothing worse than seeing your kids suffer in pain. And the days following her injury were just really challenging. We spent Christmas in the hospital, and there was lots of pain, lots of tears, and just this overwhelming sense of helplessness. She is a wrestler and she works so hard all the time. And it's been so heartbreaking to see her overwhelmed with sadness as she misses out on wrestling for her high school for her sophomore year and just all the work she's put in. But through this whole ordeal, I've witnessed a resilience in her that has inspired me to be even stronger. Watching her just work through the pain and tackle her recovery with so much determination reminded me that strength is often born out of necessity. It's about showing up even when the odds just feel so hard and impossible. Caring for her during this time, I still am having to take care of her, and she's home. She didn't go back to school, but it has pushed me to limits I didn't know I had. It's tested my patience, my endurance, and my ability to balance everything else in my life. But it's also reinforced how deeply love and strength are intertwined. When someone you love is hurting, you find strength that you did not know existed. And I'm so proud of her, and I just love her so much. And I know she is going to come out better and stronger at the end. Each of these experiences, the divorce, my son's going on a mission, and my daughter's injury, have taught me something so profound about resilience. Resilience isn't about avoiding hardships. It's about facing it head on and finding a way through. It's about adapting, growing, and just moving forward, even when the path seems so steep and so rocky. I've learned that resilience is built in the small, everyday choices we make. It's in choosing to get out of bed when grief weighs you down. It's in showing up for your children when your own heart is aching. It's finding moments of laughter and joy, even when life just feels so overwhelming. I think perhaps the most unexpected lesson that I have learned in 2024 was the way my gratitude deepened in the face of all of these hardships. When life is hard, it's the small blessings that become so precious. And I have found so much gratitude in little things. A kind word from a friend. I have the most amazing friends, and I have great family. I have, been able to have moments with my children that have brought me so much happiness. And just the strength to just keep moving forward and to face another day. Gratitude has been my anchor, not just this year, but my entire life. And it's reminded me to focus on what I have rather than what I've lost. It's helped me see the beauty in the midst of pain and the light in the darkest times. Gratitude doesn't erase the challenges by any means, but it gives them context. And it reminds us that even in the hardest times, there's goodness. There are things to be grateful for. I am so grateful for the lessons this year has taught me. I'm grateful for the love and the support of those around me. I'm so grateful for my children who continue to inspire me every day. And I'm grateful for the strength that 2024 has uncovered within me. As I step into 2025, I do so with this renewed sense of purpose and resilience. The word strength, it's carried me through this past year, and it will remain like a guiding force in my life as I continue to work through some of these hard things. And I don't know what the future holds, but I do know this, that I am stronger than I ever imagined, and I'm surrounded by blessings that make this journey worthwhile. To anyone listening to this who is facing their own challenges, know that you are stronger than you think you are. People often say to me, "You're so strong, I don't know how you do it." But sometimes we don't have a choice. And strength doesn't mean having it all together, because I most definitely do not have it together. But it just means continuing to move forward, just one step at a time, one day at a time. And in those moments when life feels unbearable and it's so hard, just remember to look for the blessings, because they are always there. They're there. They're waiting for you to discover them, even in the darkest times. So with that, here's to a new year filled with hope and growth and gratitude. And I hope we all find the strength to face whatever comes our way and the grace to cherish the good along the journey. Let's not stop the party here. Head on over to my Instagram or Facebook group, Redefine Your Business, and let me know your thoughts about today's show. I will see you again, same time, same place, next week.